I'm Merce and welcome to Dark Lenses. This is a channel where I watch horror films with my friends and we discuss them and talk about them and decide was it scary or not. I'm here with my friend Tilman, we're in Berlin, and we are going to watch the most watched top 5 short films from Alta. They have a library of some really well done short films, so I suggest that you check them out. If you're a filmmaker, you can also submit your film to them. One of the aspects of this show is to have one American and one non-American talk about different perspectives and different expectations and tastes and all that kind of stuff. With
maybe laugh about the English.
And laugh about the English, yes. Do you like horror films? I don't even know if you do or not.
I haven't watched a horror movie in like 4 years, I guess.
What's the last one you saw?
I think it was called Dark Touch. It was about some kind of abused child and like furniture murdering her parents and stuff. And the morale of the story was that she killed her parents somehow because she was 12 and because her parents were abusing her so hard, she would get the strength to rip the furniture apart and stick nails up their butts and stuff.
Okay, interesting. Actually, that's a very popular trope in the supernatural storytelling world where young girls who are prepubescent have these sort of kinetic abilities to express their emotions into the outside world somehow. Maybe we'll have to watch that. Nails up the butt, sounds good. The top 5 most watched short films on Alter are The Dollmaker, The Smiling Man, The Herd, Sweet Tooth, and A Father's Day. And these all have over 1 million views, so we are going to take a break and watch The Dollmaker. So, first impressions, how do you feel?
At first, it was like, yeah, we've all seen this one, yeah, and the doll seems super real, and there's an hourglass, and you have to really watch over the hourglass, okay. And at the end, of course, the wife didn't watch the hourglass, and then she thought the doll was real and stuff, and the man had like this really generic dialogue with her, and I was like, yeah, this movie comes to her with the whole summer. It's an idiom for clobbering us with a very one-dimensional plot, with a whole summer as a wooden hammer or bludgeon. But then there's this outburst of violence and rage in the father, and he discovers that his wife is a doll too, which really surprised me. And that's, I think, the best thing a horror short film
Did you think he was going to do something else?
I just thought he was gonna go crazy and, I don't know, kill himself or just leave or anything. I didn't suspect anything, anything refined or
like a little bit more trickier than you thought it was going to be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it does have that really famous, like, oh, I was sleeping, or oh, I was dead, or oh, I was in purgatory kind of feel, or whatever. But it was definitely more than I expected it to be, so that was cool. The writing was a bit generic, like you said. The acting was kind of a little bit schlocky. Sort of reminded me of like Tales from the Crypt a little bit. It had that kind of feel in the acting style and the music and stuff. It was reminiscent of that. But
I think this added to this feeling that there wasn't gonna be anything better or anything surprising to come, and then it did.
Yeah.
So maybe it was intentional, or if it wasn't intentional, it did add to the finale of the movie.
Yeah, I think it definitely had. It was intentional to be kind of
cheesy.
To be a little pulpy. I think that was definitely intentional, and it was nice to have like the ending be not what I was exactly expecting. So scale 1 to 5. Let's do it that way.
I can't say anything to that. I didn't see that many horror movies, so I can't say I've been so scared.
Well, okay. We're not talking about how scary.
Yeah, but
I don't think it was scary.
How good
right?
was it? Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't scary.
Okay, for this little jump scare and the totally unexpected ending, I give it a 4 to 5.
4 to 5?
It's the first one I saw.
Okay. All right, I would say for me it's a 2.5 because the acting wasn't really what I prefer, and the story wasn't really that interesting to me, and it was a little bit cheesy, even though I do feel that was intentional. But I'll say 2.5. I mean, the doll I think could have been. I think there was a missed opportunity to have like a really much more creepier doll here, but
like a doll that kills people.
No,
again.
Just the design of the doll.
Yeah,
Just the design of it could have been better. So the next one we're gonna watch is called The Smiling Man. So
I have no idea what it's going to be about.
All right.
Maybe about depression.
Maybe. That was pretty good. I really liked it. I felt like the little girl was great, and I felt the character design for the creepy
Smiling Man
was really good, and I loved his clown performance. I thought that was really super fantastic.
Yeah, the magic tricks were really good. Like when he was giving her this ball, you kind of thought, okay, he wants to be friends, and then she rejects him, and he's like pissed or anything. But then he's like, oh, I'm just straight up gonna play with the blood of your mom, you know, like, oh look, I'm not a kid like you. I have red in my face. But I kind of didn't like his masquerade, you know. He was this white crust all over, just it wasn't doing it.
But I mean, don't you feel that the white was supposed to sort of just be part of like the clown makeup though?
I don't know. It was just too crusty for that, and it was like white and gray.
But you were okay with the blood as the paint?
Yeah, sure. That's normal. Okay, I do that too. But it was like he was rolling around in clay or mud instead of clown makeup. That's what kind of got me off there.
Okay, all right, but okay, what is your rating for this one?
Okay, it's much better. So like I have to be consistent, so I say like 8 out of 5.
8 out of 5, okay.
If the doll maker was 4 out of 5, this is 8 out of 5, yes.
Wow, okay.
At least.
All right. Okay, I definitely give it 5 stars for sure. I mean, it was pretty perfect. It had this tension, it had some suspense, it was nuanced.
Tension when we were looking at the store that like struck open and then closed
just some
again.
Subtle stuff. Really good and really effective. Really, really like this one. So the next one we're gonna watch is The Herd. It's uncensored, just like The Smiling Man was. So I don't have any idea what it's about. I see 2 women in a cage. That's all I know about it.
Yeah, I bet it's gonna be some gory stuff.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be gory. When we were first watching it, I was like, this is the type of horror movie that I don't like. I don't like torture porn. It really gets to me. He likes it. It really gets to me. It's gross. I don't like it. But it was surprising because it was more than just that. And so it had this twist in the middle, and it was sort of Black Mirror-ish in
you could say empathy porn. Yeah. For animals.
Yeah, I mean, at first we thought it was like, maybe definitely something that was a correlation between how industrial farms treat their animals, because these women in the beginning of the story were being milked. They were shackled in cages. And
they were killed with headshots and anything, just like cows or pigs.
Yeah. So they were being completely treated like animals, and they were living in a facility that really replicated a factory. You had the kill room, basically. You had the insemination room.
You had a veterinary, right?
Yeah.
A vet.
Yeah, there was like
for humans.
Like a medical
infirmary.
Yes, there was an infirmary. And so we were both just thinking like, oh, they're just gonna rape these women and then kill them. And
I thought that animals were going to rape these women, and they were like, food or anything for bulls or dogs.
Like something just really horrible. But then there was this twist, and
it was more horrible.
One of the women escapes, and she kills one of the guards, and then we're kind of led into why these women are being milked. And that was really, I don't want to spoil that one because it was really cool. That was cool.
Yeah. And I know you don't like this kind of horror movie, but And I didn't enjoy it either, but it really gets to me. Other horror movies might not be that scary, but this is so cruel and fucked up that it really leaves an impact.
Yes, definitely. And that's what it is. It's like people are in the real world, things like this might be happening and people are tortured, and it is something that really happens. So that is hard for me to watch.
So if you're ever in the Midwest, you better not get caught by hillbillies, they will milk you.
They might. I definitely give it 5 stars. 1, because it really repulsed me, but that was the intention of the director, obviously. Yeah. The acting was really good, right? I feel like the acting was super good. And then, the twist at the end, it was really good.
Totally.
And it satisfied a lot of stuff. I mean, in the beginning it's rough, but it satisfies a lot of stuff, I think.
Okay, it's like 9 or 10 out of 5 from 2. Or we're gonna just reset my rating.
I know, we might as well just say, out of 10 stars at this point.
No, it's 5 out of 5. It's okay.
Yeah. So our next film is Sweet Tooth.
I'm a sweet tooth.
You are?
Yeah, this is gonna happen to me, whatever
How
happens to the sweet tooth.
Okay, Sweet Tooth. What are your thoughts?
Okay, it's like a 4-minute mix of Jason and just an average birthday party, Jason for kids. It's for kids. You don't even have to censor it. It's no blood, it's candy. It's good. I don't get it, and I think I'm not supposed to.
Right. Yeah. It feels like, it's kind of like the Smiling Man where we have... the Smiling Man was probably maybe a supernatural entity. It was hard to tell, but he could also just be an insane person who has escaped the asylum and is killing people. And, Sweet Tooth looks like it's another human who has,
we
has
don't
lost
know.
it.
We don't know if his career as a serial killer started when he was like 11.
Yeah.
Or if he was a grown man all along.
So we don't know. He could have been a serial killer ever since he was a child, or maybe he's just his hallucination is that he is a child, going into a party
and eating piñatas out of the gut of some person.
Yeah, because he loves candy.
He's a sweet tooth. Yeah. Oh my God, that's the title.
Yeah.
We figured it out. Damn.
This one was kind of meh for me.
Yeah. It was a nice idea though, so it's not 0.
Okay, it's not 0.
Yeah.
But for me, it's like 2.
Yeah, it's 2 to 1.
I don't know. It wasn't scary, and I didn't find it like
you have to
super
step it up somewhat.
Entertaining or anything.
Step it on the candy pedal. Give us more candy.
So our last short film from Alter is A Father's Day. Any ideas? What do you think it's going to be about?
Maybe some girl with daddy issues. I saw the thumbnail. Okay, so.
You what?
I saw the thumbnail. I saw some zombie kissing a woman or something.
Yeah.
I say it's about daddy issues and a corpse.
Daddy issues
gross
and a
abuse
corpse.
of a corpse.
You see a zombie and you think it's daddy issues and a corpse, but you don't think it's like a zombie father?
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of implying.
Okay.
The father's dead, but she has so intense daddy issues that she's
keeping daddy's body around.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
It's normal.
I guess we'll find out. So, thoughts?
I'm just gonna say it. I did not enjoy it.
You did not enjoy it.
Okay.
Do you like zombie movies?
I do love zombie movies. And first I was like, oh my God, I know this zombie. I've seen him in The Walking Dead before, and I was like, maybe the actor looks like that because he's got the same mask, the same like strange black hairstyle, and I was like, oh my God, I know him.
You're like, I know that zombie.
He's a good zombie. I know him.
He's a great actor.
Yeah, he's doing some solid zombie work, and then this. Okay, so.
All right, so let's break this down a little bit. You see a young girl zombie.
And she doesn't get the food.
She's hungry. She sees I don't know what you would call them, a coven, a herd, a pack, I don't know. Just a group of zombies eating some unfortunate person, and she tries to get some, and they do not want to share.
Yeah, I think this zombie woman flips her off. You can't really see her, but the way she moves her hand back is like when people show the middle finger and then put it back right.
It was definitely possible. She was hungry, and then there's another zombie who comes over to the girl and offers her some food and seems to recognize some necklace or something that she was wearing.
Yeah.
And they begin their very short journey from this area to, I don't know, the park where they spend a day together. It was a lovely day.
Yeah, and
Sunny.
He gives her a teddy bear.
He gives her a teddy bear.
And they lived a happy life at the suburbs.
They have a very touching moment.
Yes.
And then, you know, there is some regular humans who witness them and are like, what do we do with zombies? We kill zombies.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I was hoping in the end that...
But the thing is, they don't kill them in the end, maybe, you know? So the father zombie gets shot.
Yeah, the father
somewhere,
zombie gets shot.
And then he stands up.
There's a human father.
Yeah.
A regular human father with his daughter.
And she says like, Dad, no.
Yeah, and she's like, don't do it because obviously these two zombies have feelings. And
But then the father zombie that's been standing up has like this all of this blood around his mouth that wasn't there before, and he looks like really pissed.
He's
and
furious.
The daughter zombie looks pissed too, and I thought like, oh shit, now it's gonna go down. Now they're gonna unleash some zombie ass whooping on them.
Yeah, he was furious. But
then the movie was over, and I was like, okay, fine.
Yeah, I was hoping that the daddy zombie was gonna eat his daughter zombie because that is the nature of zombies.
We totally forgot he fixed her fucking arm.
Oh
sorry,
yeah.
Sorry for cussing, but she broke her arm and she was in pain, which was really comical because she's a zombie.
Was she in pain?
She looked a little distraught, maybe. So
yeah, I don't know.
It was just so bizarre. Oh my god, a zombie broke her or its arm, and now something bad is going to happen. What?
I mean,
we have to fix this.
I mean, that was obviously a device to like have some type of touching bonding moment between father and daughter, and to show that he cared for her by trying to heal her in the only way that he could.
Honestly, I thought he was gonna eat her arm.
I did too. I thought he was just gonna take her hand off.
Just to fix it.
Just to fix it, yeah,
No
exactly.
arm, no
that would have been a great solution.
More arms, more problems.
Alright, so I mean, this was a pretty good selection though. I mean, we did have 2 short films where it was a house with a kid, right? We had that kind of thing going on, but it was...
We had the torture porn.
Oh yes, we had the torture porn, which actually was really good, and it was disturbing because it was supposed to be, and in the right way.
Yeah.
But you had to get through it, which was kind of harsh because it was pretty intense in the beginning.
And then we had these kind of strange experiments.
Yeah. We didn't rate. We didn't rate it.
We did, because we thought it sucked, right?
A Father's Day?
Yeah, didn't you?
I will give it a 3.
I give it a 1. I did not enjoy it at all. It was just it just didn't fit at all because I mean it's an interesting idea, but it doesn't fit into the genre of horror.
Yeah, I mean zombies for me, it's like
it's
there's
like society
there's
criticism.
one really amazing zombie in this short film though. The Father's Day was the mostly skeleton zombie in the car, and he just moves his eye around. It's great. I love it.
And
it was
the
my
way
favorite part.
he eyes a couple of
These were the top 5. The Dollmaker has 9.4 million views, which is
surprising.
Wow. Yeah. The Smiling Man 3.8. That was really good. I really liked it. I thought the character design was really cool, and the guy who was acting as the Smiling Man was 1000% into that role. It was great. The Herd is 2.3 million.
2.3 million people just straight up watched that stuff.
Yes, they did.
That's disturbing. That's the disturbing part of all.
Yes. Sweet Tooth is 2.1 million views, and A Father's Day is 1.6. Smiling Man and The Herd, I think, were the best.
Let's not rent, right?
Yeah, let's not rent. Those 2 were the best for me out of the 5. So, but I had a lot of fun watching them, and even though like maybe they were not something that I enjoy personally, maybe the genre or maybe the acting style is not my taste, I felt like they were really well produced. They were well made, and I think most of them were really thoughtful in their content in the sense of telling their story, having a narrative, and stuff like that. So, yeah. So that's all from us. Thanks for watching our first episode on Dark Lenses. I just want to say thank you for doing this with me. I know it was not...
thank you for inviting me.
I know you didn't know exactly what to expect, so
Not at all.
I'm glad that you played along.
But at least I didn't know the movies before we watched them together.
That's true. I'm glad that you didn't sneak peek. Did you have fun?
Yeah, at some point, yes.
What? No, we're not.
Yeah, sorry, I was just fumbling.